All right, everyone, hold on 2 seconds. Just adding on some keywords here. Boom. There we go. All right, let me get the chat going on the other computer. And let's get this here. There we go. All right. So why? All right. You know what? I restarted my computer and all of my levels that I had put in. So let me just adjust it right here. 511.50, and it did not save it. How frustrating. 513.50. Boom. Okay. So for today, you can see, welcome. If you guys are new to my channel, please hit the like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and let's get started. If there's a stock that you would like to check out, please put it in the chat and we will talk about it. I do my list live every morning. Can you guys see can you see the list okay? It's sort of jumbled on mine. I just want to make sure. And let me turn down the music. I find it's a little loud right now. And I don't really like this song. There we go. Beautiful. All right. There we go. 11:11. All right. Hello, Keith. You want to check out CNXA? You got it. All right. Let's check out CNXA. Bonjour. All right. So a lower float with 21.98 million in the float. Right now for point of control, it looks like people sold at 70 cents today. So it looks like, hold on, let me back it up from 4 a.m. Let's see if it readjusts at all. Nope, it looks like 70 cents. They had bought down here, roughly 60 cents. Then they sold or bought some more because it went up at 65.45, and then up to 70.03. So it looks like they did sell a bunch there. So I'd keep that on watch. It does look like it had a crazy 4 days. So let's back it up a little bit. Let's put that on a 45-minute chart. Back it up since this crazy run up. See that path of the volume. And they bought. It looks like support is 57 cents here. So if we come in from that 57, did they sell up there at 70? Okay, now it's showing 65.56 as that point of control on the bigger picture, with roughly 54 as support. So if it is able to break out, I would watch. My test confirmation would be right here. I'd like to see that it's going to break out up above 67 cents, in my opinion, before I would go long. Otherwise, to me, this is showing that they have sold a bit of a head and shoulders. If that shoulder fails with big volume, then I would like it to the upside. All right, let's check out the other ones on my list today. CRH, I'm gonna put it over on a 15-minute chart. I just did a reboot and it looks like it wants to totally not have any of my levels that I put in here. Okay, so I had 81.80 down here, 81.80 as the level to go below, right? Did it go below 81.80? Yes, in the first 15 minutes. However, did it go up above 83.60? Not yet. So far, no trade yet. Little tiny trade in the first 15 minutes, but other than that, it seems like they are still positioning, right? So I'd watch for this to move up above 83.60, then it could move up to 84.41. All right, let's check on Micron Technologies. All right, let's adjust this here, 119.20, and let's adjust this one right here to 122.50. All right, how was it today? Well, like many of the semiconductors, it did move up in the first 15 minutes. We had the crazy news of CPI numbers, dropped everything down, and then a bounce to the upside. So Today at 2 p.m., we do have the FOMC minutes coming out, right? If we look back with what happened on the SPY back on the 20th, right here, March 20th, we had a crazy up day. They being the big guys with all the money, do tend to like to bounce it off of this 33 exponential moving average. We have tested another big level where we've seen big volume right here at 514.16. We are below the point of control. Let me move this back over here. Let's move it to the 20th and see where the big volume is. Above, below, right now it's showing 518.90. If we go above there, good chance that we would see this move to the upside. We're below it right now. If we go below 511.50, potentially bigger move down over here, 508, 508.50, 508. All right, so keep it on watch. 2 o'clock, we could see a crazy reversal. We did see that with a lot of other things like silver today. Silver had a crazy move down right at market open and boom, squeezing it higher, right? So keep all of that on watch. Let's look at Taiwan Semiconductors. Taiwan Semiconductors, disclosure, I am in this since back here. It has moved up above resistance. And to me, as long as it can hold above 143, I do like this up to the 153 area to test this open right here. So this to me has potentially another $6 move to the upside. We do have earnings coming up. Likely trim some of my position before the 18th of April. This could have a big run up and then maybe a drop back down. Maybe it's going to come down to this 124 area over here. All right, let's check out NVIDIA. NVIDIA today, gotta move this around, 838. Ooh, excuse me, 838. Reminder that I did do a Windows update and all of my levels that I'd had in here went away. So this morning pre-market, I mapped it out. I said, hey, if we go above 849.50, nice potential long trade to the upside. Boom. It did run up to the upside. Look at that. 49.50 to 72. That is a nice move. Roughly what, $23? So it's not, we'll say it's 2%, right? 2% on the overall price. And Tesla today. Tesla, the one that has been shorting completely. However, we have seen that the point of control moved from up here down below. So I'm looking to see if we're able to close above 175. Up above 175, I would look at this for potential to go in long. However, right now it is still showing fairly strong downward trend on the bigger picture. Daily chart came up to that 33, rejected it. 45-minute chart over here. Our point of control is hanging out at 173. So do need this, in my opinion, to move up above 175, even 175.80 here, 176 for confirmation to move to the upside. All right, let's look at PDD or Pinduo Duo, if you remember it up there. All right, let's put the levels in 121.96 and 124.80. Boom. All right, so looked like it had potential for gap and go. However, it was a gap and fill today. Down to the moving averages over here and down to the 200 exponential and 161 on the 45-minute chart, on our 5-minute chart. Down below our 425, right down to S1 right here, right? Does look like a W formation. If this moves up above 119.80, we might see it move up to the 120 area. Maybe it will retrace back up to 121.10. Let's look at Roblox. I should totally get some for my daughter who loves Roblox. All right, so here we have Roblox. If it could break up above 39.88, potential trade there. Yes, it did, right? Had a nice little run up to the upside, up to 40.50 on that one. 40.50. a nice run up to 40.90 right here. Boom. No secret. Look at that. Hit the moving average, right? Short trade is just setting up now. Look, maybe it's going to come to 39.61. You see how they love to trade off of the moving averages, right? And let's look at BABA today. BABA, like Pinduoduo, potential for the gap fill mode. Let's see, 74.20. We did have a nice upside trade to begin the day. And the short trade below 74.20, excuse me, 74.20. I'm getting myself all confused because I have the moving average, there we go, 75.40. No long trade available this morning. Like Pinduoduo, moved down to the 200 exponential bounce and came back down. All right, let's look at Delta Airlines. The earnings trade for the day also had United Airlines as well that was in on earnings trade below 48.80. A nice short trade. Yes, our point of control is at 48.47. All right, let's check out United Airlines in relation sympathy trade from Delta Airlines. Let's make my life easier. 45.40 and not 454. 45.40 and 44.60. All right. Go below 44.60, potential short trade. Yes, it's set up earlier. I would have moved it down here to 44.20. Actually, correction, 44.12. 44.12, potential short trade. Yes, had one right down here to this moving average. Look at that, bounce up to the 33 and then back down, right? The markets love moving averages, loves price ranges. For today, below 383.88. Did we go below there? A little small trade pre-market. And then the long trade up above 385.80. Boom. Did we go there? Just slightly. So still positioning. This feels like a bit more positioning going on until 2 o'clock. So keep your eyes on the market for 2 o'clock. All right, likely a bigger move at 2 o'clock for after the FOMC minutes are released. All right, and the Qs 435 and 437. You can see we have been testing this trend line, right? We came up to it. Came up here, point of control test, boom, drop down, hit the 50 simple, and we are bouncing a bit today. So is this all positioning that we will see a skyrocket green bullish engulfing later? There is a chance. There is 100% a chance based off of the minutes being released and what they are seeing. The CPI numbers could have been a cover for them to buy into the market and take it higher, right? So be careful on that. Also on the Barron's cover, it's very interesting. Talk about obesity drugs, and the only ones, obesity drugs aside, right? The syringe is moving up. The rest of the pills are moving down. If we look at LABD today, moving to the upside nicely. They told us on the Barron's cover on Saturday, right? So keep watch for some covers, for some interesting things to check out. What else do they have on here? Real estate stocks. Let's check out XLRE, real estate sector. Boom, moving down. 2 sectors that they had on the cover, moving to the downside this week. Coincidence? I think not. All right, thank you for joining me. If you'd like to see anything in particular, put it in the comments down below. If you have any stocks that you would like to review, put it in the chat. And I thank you for joining me. Have an amazing day. Carpe Profit, seize those profits, one trade at a time.